Do you really want a partnership? Do you really want equal?
I don't. I think that a relationship is two people with different sets of strengths helping each other grow.
But so, do you want a guy to lead?
I think that, yes, I would like a man who has vision for his life and he has ambition for his life, and that ambition and that vision is something that I am also, that we're going in the same direction so that we can partner together in that way.
Are you talking like career?
No, just like life overall. It includes career for sure.
But I'm asking, do you want a guy to lead? Do you want a leader in your relationship?
I think that I'm attracted to leadership qualities, yeah. But do I want him to direct everything that I say and think? No, you have autonomy. You have autonomy. I do want leadership. And I think that good leadership is one that is like, what do you think? Is there something that I might be missing? Is there something that I don't understand?
Sure.
Right? That's
Absolutely.
taking everything that I think into consideration, also respects.
You can take into consideration.
Me.
You can even consult. There can be thorough consultation. But isn't it the case that the leader makes the final determination? And if the final determination is no
about something that I can and cannot do, like
sure,
like wear something or not wear something.
Well, you just said you want a leader, right? So is a leader to you the only entailment of what a leader is only when you agree? Or are there instances when a leader will make a determination that perhaps you personally disagree with, but you have to defer to their leadership?
I think it depends on what the subject is. For instance, the guy...
You going to a pool party in a bikini. Or a pool party, period.
Can I ask something?
Wait, let her finish.
I think that good leadership knows what its strengths are and knows what its weaknesses are.
And my strength as the leader of the relationship is protecting the relationship.
Okay.
By precluding you from going to essentially a single event.
Singles event.
Well, we're not dating, and I would never date someone who has that ideal. So to me, for instance, I'm dating somebody who has more financial literacy than me. Okay? So if we're talking about something finance-based, and he's like, don't do that, I'm going to defer to him because he knows more. But in a situation like a social situation where I might be wearing something that makes him feel uncomfortable, it's going to be a give and take. And if he was like, no, don't do that because I'm uncomfortable with it, it'd be a conversation.
What is there what's the conversation?
I would say, why do you feel uncomfortable with that?
I think, when it comes sometimes to conversations like this, I think no is a one-word sentence. I don't need to justify my reason. I can just say no, and that should be it.
And that's why we're not dating.
That comes across
as
a dictatorship.
Yeah.
That's what a relationship should be.
No.
That's like what you want, and that's fine. Then find a woman who won't talk back to you.
No, I shouldn't have to for something like this. I don't think it's necessary for me to have to justify my reasoning.
Then find a girl who wants that.
That's right.
Or
you think that all male and women and female relationships should be exactly like that, where men say no and women say, okay, whatever you want, no questions asked.
So long as women continue to demand leadership qualities when said leadership qualities stand to benefit you. For example, you said that in the guy you're dating right now, you enjoyed the leadership qualities, the initiative qualities when it came to he asked you out, he planned the date, he paid for the date, he moved things forward, he went for the first kiss. You love it when men are leaders in that regard. You only want leadership when it benefits you, right? You don't want the other component of leadership when you have to defer to him in other situations. So you only want a leader when it benefits you. When it doesn't benefit you, all of a sudden it's 50-50, you want equality. In order for you to be with a leader, you need to be a follower, point blank, period.
I think that is a very black and white way of thinking about leadership. I think that there are ways that you can lead that allows a little bit more give and take than how you're thinking. I feel like it's...
Sure. Sure.
I think what you are wanting and what you think is one person is in complete and total leadership, and one person is in complete and total submission. If that's what you want, and you want a girl who also wants that, then go for it. I personally
Sounds like a good deal.
I take more of a yin yang approach, meaning the man leads in most ways, and then in some ways we have more discussion, and then in some ways I take the leadership.
So equality, like the buffet of equality, you pick and choose what you want. The equality that benefits you, you disregard the equality that doesn't benefit
the ways
you.
in which I
it's like
lead,
feminism, basically.
the ways in which I lead in the relationship, he benefits from those.
How do you lead in the relationship?
I mean, by having insights and discussions about things
That's
instead
not
of just
leading.
completely
That's
submitting.
not leading.
Okay, well,
What's the insight? What's the insight?
Well, for instance, if we had a discussion about if he was uncomfortable with something that I'd wear, I don't think it would be something where he says I'm uncomfortable and I'm like, sure, no problem. You know what I mean?
You'd have to receive justification.
We'd have a discussion about it, yeah.
And then you'd be like, well, you're a pansy and insecure for feeling this way.
No, you're putting words in my mouth. That's not what I would say.
Okay, fine. I'm not being fair. You would just continuously badger and like keep trying to seek the justification. Why would I have to say more than don't do it? This makes me uncomfortable. I don't even think you need the this makes me uncomfortable. I think the don't do it is sufficient.
Okay. Then go ahead and do that.
What would be okay? We'll role play as your boyfriend.
Okay.
So I don't want you to wear that. It makes me uncomfortable.
Oh, okay. What about it makes you uncomfortable?
Too revealing.
Oh, it's too revealing.
Yeah.
And you don't want me to wear something too revealing because
I don't know. Don't like it.
You don't know and you don't like it? Is there a way in which we can get to you being able to articulate how you're feeling? Because your feelings really matter to me, and I want to make sure that you feel comfortable, but what you're giving me isn't enough, and I just want to make sure that that we have good communication. So can you go into a little bit more depth about why that makes you feel uncomfortable?
I just vaguely feel uncomfortable with it.
You vaguely feel uncomfortable.
I don't know how else to precisely articulate this. I know with certainty I feel uncomfortable with it.
Okay.
Don't want you to go out to the party.
Okay, so you don't want to communicate to me why, or you don't know?
I just did. I don't know what else you want me to tell you.
I guess I want you to say why you feel uncomfortable with me going. Is it because you think that I'm dressing for other men?
I just think when it comes to this, it's a boundary that remains a reasonable dating standard for commitment-minded men.
Okay, so the way in which I'm dressing makes you feel like it's inappropriate for our relationship?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you agree to not go to the party? Because I'm uncomfortable?
I think that this is a further discussion about our long-term compatibility.
Okay, so you're essentially preempting the breakup then?
Well,
Okay.
I would say if I'm with someone who doesn't know how to communicate what he's feeling, then we're not
How
compatible.
did I not communicate? I'm literally communicating. I know we're still role-playing a little bit, but...
I mean, yeah, if that's what you think communication is, I guess I'm looking for a deeper level of self-awareness and self-understanding and communication, which means we're probably not compatible.
This is a standard that I want in a partner. You're going out to this party. Don't want you at the party. Here, I'll add more. So frequently, women will go to this party. Even if you have no intention of talking to other men, men are going to come up to you. There's potentially creepy men at this party. They could try to, put something in your drink.
Yeah.
I'm aware of this. This is a complaint that a lot of women have. I'm doing this to protect the relationship, and as my role as protector in the relationship, I'm trying to protect you too. Mm-hmm. I don't want something bad to happen at this party.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't want you to go to it.
You don't want me to go to it because you care about me and you don't want to see me get hurt.
I care about you, I care about your safety, and I care about the relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Still going to the party?
I mean, if it makes you that...
Are you still going to the party?
If it makes you that uncomfortable because you actually are scared for my safety, like, are there reasons that make this party make you feel more uncomfortable than the party I went to last week or whatever?
Oh, you went to a party last week? Oh, you didn't tell me about that. Later. I'm out.
Oh, he's going in.